Good morning. Can I see your passport?
Sure.
Thank you. What is your full name?
Christian Ignatius Thomas.
And how can I call you?
You can call me by my nickname Chan.
Okay. So, Chan, what do you like to do in your free time?
I usually listen. I love listening to music. So in my leisure time, I usually listen to music. It also depends on my mood. Sometimes I also like to watch movies, in line on my interest.
Okay. Do you like to read books?
Yes, I do love to read books, especially if I'm alone at my house. Actually, love to read about Twilight because it actually the story revolves around this, like the story revolves around a female that falls in love with a vampire, which is not actually a typical love story. That's what I usually like it.
Okay. Do you like to watch movies as well?
If I have a spare time, I do love to watch movies, especially with regards to Marvels, because of the thing about the thing that I like about Marvel is that I think it makes the audience guess what's gonna happen next, which compares to other movies that you can actually predict the ending.
Tell me something about your hometown.
Well, I live my hometown in the Philippines. It's actually humid because there's no much trees, unlike compared here in Canada. And since Philippines is a warm climate, it's actually also polluted because of a vast increase of cars and also public vehicles.
Okay. What type of house do you live in?
I live in a condominium. It's actually a two bedroom and one bathroom. Actually, the one thing that I like about our new place is it's spacious and it's well ventilated compared to our first condominiums we lived in. It feels crowded and feels more claustrophobic.
Okay. This is your cue card. You have 1 minute to prepare. You can take notes if you want to, right? You don't need to take care of time. When the time will be over, I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Stop.
So if I'm going to describe a historical building, it is the one in the Philippines. It's actually located in the University of Santo Tomas. I like it because it's actually special to me because that's the first building that I took my college exam, and little did I know that it's actually a 400-year-old building. And the one that actually catches my eyes is the how well they preserve the actual church, because beside it's like actual church, a church and a classroom combined, and it's actually well designed, and it looks antique, but the foundation of the building is still strong even though it has been conquered or like by the Spanish like hundreds or 200 years ago. And one more thing I like about the building is it houses the College of Medicine because I wanted to be a doctor way back home, and UST is my like priority school. But because of the flooding in Manila, because it's also located in Manila, in the heart of Manila, my grandparents did let me enroll on the like university. That's it. Um, I don't know how.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you some questions related to history. Do you like the subject of history?
That's a question, right? To be honest, I do not like the topic or the subject about history because I'm mostly inclined with on science. So if we're talking about history, if it's if it's not actually of my interest topic, then I'd rather disregard or listen to more or other like wait for to change the topic and then
What is the importance of historical buildings?
for me the importance is you preserve not just the actual building but actual the culture and tradition of the citizens living on the same place. It becomes also a highlight or a landmark of a certain place that can actually like become a trademark or a known piece of it of that certain place that they're gonna be like unique in terms of kind of having of a historical building, I think.
Do you think it's only government's responsibility to take care of the historical buildings?
As for my perspective, I think it has to be a dual or joint like partnership in the government and also the officials and also the people living in the same um, like city. The government can actually help them by giving them financial funds. The people around them can actually makes it help it in actually spreading the news or make it more um, like more appealing because of having more visitors coming by every day.